take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. My name is Michelle Douglas and I am on a mission to help you to step into your power so that you can create the life you desire. Visit me at empoweredlifeprograms.com to learn more. Why, hello there everybody. Today we're going to be talking about why your manifestation isn't working even though you might be doing everything right. And that's a question we often ask ourselves or other people. So why isn't it working? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. Why isn't my manifestation working or happening? So you might be visualizing, writing out affirmation scripts and reading those affirmations like there's no tomorrow, but nothing's happening. And you're not alone. If your manifestations seem to be a little bit stuck, then don't worry, you are not alone. So the truth is that manifestation isn't just about wishing hard or doing just the affirmations or getting the mindset right. It's about energetic alignment, which includes action. And if either one is off, then your desires won't have a clear way to reach you. So let's see what's really going on. A lot of people think that manifestation is about positive thinking alone, like I just mentioned before, but it's not. It's about your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And they all need to be in sync and in alignment with what it is you want. And for my Akashic Records clients, they will understand this. It also needs to be in alignment with who you are, because there are certain things that you might be thinking you'd want to manifest because it's the right thing to do. But if that thing that you want to manifest is completely out of alignment with who you are at the level of the soul, then you're not necessarily going to get the results that you want. So just something to think about there. So here's how to check if you're actually in alignment. So for starters, your thoughts might say, I want this, but deep down your energy is screaming, I don't believe this can happen for me. And it could just be that you've got this feeling or knowing that, yeah, I don't think I can get this or have this thing. And you might be trusting the universe all you like, but only as an excuse to do nothing. So manifestation is a really good procrastination tool if you want to do it the wrong way around, and you won't move forward at all. Another thing on the opposite end of the spectrum that people might do is to force things instead of allowing them to flow. So we call this efforting or over-efforting. Yes, action is required, but to a certain extent. It could be that you're obsessively looking for signs, but not making real moves or taking real action in the direction that you want to go. And you might be saying you want it, but energetically you're unavailable to receive it. So they're just some of the reasons. And a big one is about detachment, which sort of ties into a couple of those as well. As when you're too attached to that outcome, you can actually repel it. So here's the thing. Manifestation isn't just about passively waiting. It's about being in flow. But alignment isn't passive. You've got to have your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions in alignment with what you want. It requires movement. So if you've been visualizing your dream life, but your actions don't match up, then there's some things you need to change. So here's a list of a couple of things you can do. Number 1, stop trusting the universe as an excuse for procrastination. So yes, surrender is important, but there's a difference between trusting and waiting around for a miracle. So trust the universe while you take that inspired action. And the inspired action could be something that just pops into your mind randomly while you're out and about doing your thing with your mind well away from the thing that you actually want. And you might just get this epiphany. I call them epiphanies. I keep getting these epiphanies. Oh my goodness, this is going to help me with whatever. And when you take those aligned actions, even if they have nothing to do with the manifestation, you will find that that alignment starts to happen, and therefore your manifestations start to happen as well. Now check your energy as well before you hit repeat on that affirmation. Now, affirmations don't always work for everyone, and it could be partly linked to belief systems. It could be that they're being used on their own and there's no aligned action to go with it. There's a whole number of reasons. They also don't work so well if you truly don't believe them. Like your mind will be going, that's not true. So if you're saying, I am wealthy, and it makes you laugh or cringe, it's time to start smaller or just change the way you are addressing it. So you might want to try, I am open to receiving more abundance in my life, something like that. So it's about baby steps and not force feeding your subconscious. And it's really just your conscious mind that rejects it initially. Your subconscious takes everything in as truth. So if your conscious mind is saying, no, it's not true, it's telling your subconscious mind that. So another thing you can try when this happens is what if questions. So for example, what if I was offered that job? What if I was wealthy? What if I met the love of my life? That sort of thing. And what happens when you ask a what if question, they call these quantum questions, is that it causes your mind to look for a solution as opposed to your mind rejecting the words, if that makes sense. What's great about these what if questions is that your mind isn't being told something it believes is untrue, because instead it's just being asked a question, okay? So number 3 is overthinking kills manifestation faster than negativity does. When you overanalyze, you're constantly thinking about it. Like, this is bunny boiler attachment, right? You need to let that go. It's about, we need to detach so much that we know we're going to be okay whether the thing manifests or not. And if you can get yourself into that state of mind, you're going to create that detachment and therefore stop blocking that flow. When you're overanalyzing every single detail, the universe gets a bit, I wouldn't say it gets cranky, but it doesn't need micromanaging, right? So set your intention, take the required action, and then let go and let that energy flow. The 4th thing is to do less forcing and more allowing. So you don't force a flower to bloom, right? You give it the right conditions and you allow it to grow. The same thing goes for manifestation. So when you're trying too hard, you're actually sending out resistance. So my word for you today is to relax. Your desires are already on their way. And ask those questions. What if this were true? And feel how that feels in your body, and you'll notice a big difference. All right, so where to from here? So ultimately, it's about aligning your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions so they're speaking the same energetic language and bringing you more into alignment with that thing that you desire. You need to take that real world inspired action, even if it's small. Now, speaking of this as well, you've got to make sure the action is something new. If you're doing the same things over and over again, you're going to recreate the current circumstances. And I can't stress this enough. And when you work with me, and I'll talk about my program at the end here, but when you do work with me in the Empower 8 program, we touch on the Akashic Records first, and then we move into the other modalities, because that's the foundational information that will help you to understand who you are at the level of the soul and understand what is in alignment with you. So this is why the inspired action, and it needs to be aligned action as well, is so important. Stop micromanaging the universe, trust, but also take those actions and move. Clear any lingering doubts or limiting beliefs that are energetically repelling what you want. And in the Empower 8 program, we cover that. And book a session or a package of sessions to help you clear that energetic clutter and clear the way for abundant manifesting. Manifestation isn't magic, it's energy in motion. And the question is, are you moving with it? So if you want to clear the blocks that are keeping you stuck, it's time to align and manifest with ease. And to make that happen, I suggest you head over to empoweredlifeprograms.com/empower8. That is my 8-week program. I've just got it up on the screen here, where we uncover and release the hidden blocks standing in the way of your success, abundance, and desires. And what we do in this program is we look at the Akashic Records, we identify and release your limiting beliefs along the way, we balance and align your energy. So we will do a mixture of different modalities depending on what we need for each session. We balance, align your energy. We look at your manifesting blueprint in the Akashic Records as well. So that just gives us a very clear picture of how you are wired to manifest. And this makes a big difference moving forward. And we clear the path to your desires. So throughout this process, I do a number of rekindled ancient wisdom balancing sessions so that we can clear all of those energies. So it's like you've got this path from where you are now to where you want to go, and there's all rocks on that path, and I come along with my broom and sweep those rocks out of the way so you can walk along it. So This program is for anyone who's feeling stuck despite how much they've tried to manifest their abundance, for people who know they have deeper subconscious and energetic patterns holding them back but don't know how to clear them. It's also good for people who want just a more personalized, powerful approach to manifestation, which is why the Akashic Records comes into this program. If you're ready to work with energetic alignment, Akashic wisdom, and deep clearing to finally shift your reality, and you want to take action and create real transformation in your life over the next 8 weeks. So you'll get a lot of clarity from this session. You'll be completely transformed energetically. You'll feel a sense of empowerment, peace, and knowing. Like this real knowing of who you are is so powerful. We'll create some vibrational shifts to help you to attract health, wealth, love, happiness, success, whatever it is you're after. And we'll set up a little strategy for manifestation based on your unique energy and your Akashic blueprint. And this program is about energetic mastery and alignment. And when you're in vibrational harmony with what you want, the universe responds effortlessly. So that's a really good thing. So again, head over to empoweredlifeprograms.com/empower8. And I look forward to seeing you there.